Rashi, the Torah portion of the week, new Torah portion, Vayigash. We continue with the story of Yosef, Mishnah Lamelech, second in command in Egypt. His brothers are before him. He now was taken into custody, his youngest brother, Benjamin. And what's going to happen now is Yehuda is going to stand up and take full responsibility, as he did with his father. Now he takes full responsibility for his younger brother. Okay. We are in chapter 44, verse number 18. I don't have Chayenus. Okay. Verse number 18. Vayigash, which means he approached, came close. He approached. Elav Yehuda, to him, Yehuda. In other words, to Yosef, Yehuda approached. Vayomer, and he said, Be, please, Adoni, my master, Yidaber no, that I shall speak, please, Avdecha, your servant. Davar ba'azne Adoni, a thing, words, in the ears of my master. Va'al yichar avcha, and do not get angry. Ba'avdecha, don't get angry. See how it translates over here in the English. It's like very different than the way it's literally translated. Do not get angry with your servant. For who is equal? For you are equal to Parai. Rashi. Okay. My words shall enter into your ears. In other words, that they should have their effect, right? They should have their effect. Al yichar ba'abcha. So don't get angry. Mikan atalama. Why is he saying don't get angry? So from here we learn Shadiber Elav Kashis. He spoke strongly, harshly. Spoke. Ki kamaycha kapare. For you are equal to Pare. Choshev ata be'enai kemelach. You are, in my estimation, in my eyes, but in my estimation, like a king. That's a simple meaning, Rashi says, right? That's a simple meaning. But now he goes, umidrashay. But the expounded meaning is your end will be that you'll be stricken over Binyamin with tzaras, as Pharaoh was stricken Sarah through Benjamin's great grandmother Sarah. Remember, Sarah was taken by Pharaoh, right? And Pharaoh was stricken with tzaras, with a skin disease. So you're taking Binyamin, you'll also get stricken. That one evening that she was detained by Pare. That's a second explanation. Alternative explanation. Just as Pharaoh makes a decree and doesn't fulfill. So the Mizrach, what does it mean? What does it mean he makes a decree, doesn't fulfill it? Because he made Yosef as a ruler, and Yosef is a Hebrew, and Hebrews were not allowed to be rulers, right? They were. I remember that yesterday we learned that when Yosef broke bread, the Egyptians ate separately because they served from their idolatry. They slaughtered, from their idolatry sheep. So they're considered, second-class citizens. So he doesn't fulfill maftia avena. You say he promises and does not keep his promise. Afata kain, you too are the same. Kizuhi simas ayin. This is the setting an eye. Shamata lasum eincha elam. As he said that he wished to set your eye upon him. Remember, Yosef said, bring down Binyamin because I want to set my eye upon him, right?
Right.
Well, you set your eye upon him. That's all you wanted. So you didn't fulfill your promise because now you put him into incarceration. In other words, you don't keep your promise, right?
So how does Rashi come to all these
Now I know that's
conclusions?
good. I was thinking the same question. We have to see the Rebbe Sicha.
Out of a simple sentence, that you're equal to Pharaoh.
Yeah.
You know,
Davar
I mean,
acher. Well, now a
that's
fourth explanation.
that's a big stretch.
Now a fourth explanation.
Right.
Mi kamecha, ki kamecha para, just like your para implies. Im takti teni, if you're going to antagonize me, I'll kill both of you, you and your master. Wow.
I don't know where he gets all this from.
As we said, we need the Rebbe Sich on this. But we're going to leave it right now. 4 different explanations. You, ki kamecha, for you are like Parai. Those are the words, right? Okay. Verse number 19. Adoini, my master, Sha'al is Avadav, requested or asked of his servant Lamor, saying, Hayesh lachem av ach, do you have a father or a brother? Rashi. So now he's going Yehuda into his I guess I don't know what his debate with him, if you will. Yeah, his issues that he's taking with Yosef. So Rashi in 19. Adeni Sha'al Zavada. My master asked his servants, Mitchila, from the outset, Ba'alilas Bosa Aleinu, you came with false charges against us. Lama ayalach Alisha, why did you ask Kolela all of these questions? Were we seeking to marry your daughter? Or were you seeking to marry our sister? But nonetheless, we responded to our master. We didn't hold that back anything. We told you everything. We told you the truth. Right? Got it? 20. And we said to our master, we have a father, Zokain, he's old, he's elderly, and he has a child to his old age, Katan, who's young, the Achiv Mace, and his brother died. Right, referring to Yosef. And he was remaining alone, Li'imai, to his mother, Aviv, and to his father, Hevai. You have any problems in this verse? Achiv Mace, and his so Rashi said, Achiv Mace. They don't know his brother died. Why are they saying that? So Rashi picks up on that. Achiv Mace. Because of fear. Yehuda said a false thing came out of his mouth. Amar, he said to himself, if we will say that Binyamin's brother is alive, so then he will say, bring him to me. So therefore they say,
he doesn't actually know if he's alive. All he knows is that when they sold him to the Ishmaelites, then he was alive. 12 years later, he may not even be alive. Or was it, 22 years later? Whatever time, he doesn't know that he's still alive. They could have killed him.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that he's dead.
He doesn't know that he's dead.
1 second. He knows. So Rashi's saying he said a lie because he doesn't know that he's dead. So why did he say that he's not, that he's dead? Because he was fearful that if he would say he was alive, just like he said, bring Binyamin to me. So he might say to bring Yosef also to me. And then he wouldn't be able to do that. So therefore that's what right? Okay.
Right. That's
Okay, that's what Rashi
That's true.
explains.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Levada Limai, he alone is left to his mother, but Esei Aim from the same mother, but Ein Loi Oid Ach, and he has no other brother. Hmm. Doesn't mean that his mother's still alive. It means that he was only serving son of his mother. Not that she was alive. That's what Rashi explains, right? 21. V'teimer, and you said, Elavadecha to your servants, Haridivai, bring him down to me, Vasima Einai, love, and I'll place my eyes upon him. V'neimar. And we then said, Eladoni to our master, Lo yuchal anar la, Lo yuchal anar. The lad, the young boy, he's not able his aviv to leave his father. V'aziv aviv amaze, because if he will leave his father, then he will die. He might die. Rashi 22. Aziv zaviv amaze, that he might leave his father and he would die. Im yaziv is aviv, if he would leave his father, doyagim anu, we would be worried. Shama yamus b'derech, he might die on the journey. Why would we think that? Because his mother died on the path, on the journey, right?
Right.
She died. So we're worried that he would have the same fate. And you said to your servants, if you will not bring down your brother, Hakatan, the young one, together with you, I don't continue to see my face. Now don't come before me again. Right? And it was when we came up to our father, Avi, Avdecha, your servant, rather, Avi, our father, and we told them as Divrei Adoni, and we told them the words of our master. Avinu, and he said, our father, Shuvu, return, Shivru lanu, purchase for us, some produce, some food. And we said, we can't. That is to go down. Except if we have our brother, the young one, with us. To go down it, and we cannot see the face of the man. And our brother, the young one, is not with us. And he said, your servant, our father, my father, actually, it's not our father, it's my father. Yeah, Yehuda speaking, right? Elenu to us, Atem Yedaitim, you know, Kishnaim Yodali Ishti, that two were born to me from my wife. And one of them, went out from me. And he said, and Oimar, I said, Im Taraf, Taraf, Tarif Toiraf, that devoured below Isi Vadhena, and we have not seen him till now. Rashi with the Kachtam is Gamzeh, and that not Rashi, I'm sorry, the next verse 29, and you will take this one also. Me'im panai, from before my face, and others from before me. Bikara also, and a disaster may occur. Varadatim is sevasi, and you will bring down my seva, my white hair. With evil to the grave, with bad to the grave. Rashi 29. Yeah, we're good. Bikara also, and disaster befell him. It's gone. Why would disaster befall? Why would he think that way? Because the accuser prosecutes at a time of peril. Whenever there's a challenge, whenever there's a difficulty, there's a time of peril. That's when the accuser prosecutes. In other words, that's when bad things happens. And you will bring down my white hairs. Now that Binyamin is next together with me, I am consoled through him. Al Ima over his mother, right? And that she passed away, and over his brother Yosef. If this one will die, it would be seem to me that the three of them died in the same day. Why does Rashi say that? Why does it have to be that way?
Because he's his only consolation for his brother and his mother.
Yeah, but why in one day? He's still mourning.
Amen.
Hmm?
Yeah, in the previous parsha, he refused to be consoled.
Right. Okay.
You have to have an explanation on the explanation.
Ata now, as I come to your servant, Avi, my father, Vanarin and Itanu. Now, when I will come to your servant and my father, and the lad is not Itanu with us, and his soul is bound up in his soul, and it will continue tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see the Rashi. Let's see the Rebbe. You want to hear? You have to go.
You pick
Okay.
up my mother-in-law at 11.
All right. Same regards.
It's her birthday today, my mother-in-law's birthday, 93.
93. Wow. Beautiful.
93 and walks better than I do. I'm 10 years younger than her, 11 years younger. See you.
All right. Beautiful. Same regards.
Shimon, I have a question for you. I know that you did some deliveries for Mada.
I am doing that.
I know. I work at Mada. You know that, right?
No,
Oh, you didn't know that?
I might actually do some work inside also.
Amazing. Well, I'm the person you will need to speak to.
Oh, really? You're in charge there?
I work in the volunteering department.
Yeah, but who's in charge? I deal with Ronit.
Yeah, Ronit, only does the delivery.
She does the delivery.
Only the delivery.
Yeah, I know. Who's in charge of the packing? You?
I'm not in charge of the packing. The packing is the people who work there. They're in charge, but I'm in charge of
They're being paid? They're paid?
There's
Or volunteers?
no, there's staff there as well. Yeah, but they don't deal with the volunteers. The volunteering department deals with the volunteers.
You're in charge of the volunteer department?
In charge is a big word. I work in the volunteering department. But I wanted to ask you something because I know I heard through the grapevine that they sent you a helper one day.
That's right.
And he was a plumber.
He's a plumber. Yeah,
Did you take
he's
his
a
contact?
refugee. He's a refugee.
I know. Did you take his contact or anything?
No.
Do you know his name?
No.
Okay.
You have to ask Ronit.
She wouldn't know.
Eh?
She wouldn't know. She doesn't know.
All right. So we're gonna do a little sikha from the Rebbe over here.
He's from Africa.
It doesn't matter. There's plenty of
He's not certified in Canada. He's certified in
I understand. Okay, no, I'm just wondering if you knew his name.
Gabon or whatever.
Okay. So Rashi said in verse 18.
We're getting the inside story here. I'll stick around for a minute or two.
Right. In the very first verse, right? Vayigash love that he approached him. Yehuda approached Yosef. It said, Davar ba'oznei adeni, that my word should enter the ears. Yikansu dvarei ba'oznecha. So what's Rashi coming to say over here? The very first Rashi, that right, the word of my Lord's ear, maybe the words enter your ears. So Rashi is seemingly come to explain the words ba'ozne adoni. What's the issue here? Which is an unusual term, that it should be in the ears of my masters. Aha. So we have this terminology has been used before by Avimelech when he called to his servants. It says he spoke to them ba'aznehem, in their ears, right? And it says also by Shem, by by Ephraim, when he spoke about the Maras Machpelah, about the burial spot. So he says ba'azne b'nei ches, in the ears of b'nei ches. So if this term is an unusual term that needs explanation, why didn't Rashi explain it over there? He only explains it over here. Means that my word should enter your ears, right?
Thank you.
You will. Because in the other places, Azne is plural, right? In the ears. So it sounds like you're speaking to a lot of people. So in those instances, he's speaking to a lot of people. Ephraim was speaking to his community. In the case of Avimelech, he was speaking to his servants. So therefore it says not oizen, which is singular, azne, it's plural. But here, Yehuda is speaking only to Yosef. So why would you use the term azne in the ears of? I want to have your ear, I want to have your ears. Right? So that's why Rashi has to explain over here, that my word should enter into your ear, right? Because over here, he's only speaking to one person. Okay, that's it. All right, folks.